Hi guys, this is Sean and it's good to be back for our wedding series. This is our very first wedding series in 2022 and I'm very excited with it and I can't wait to share you all of the wedding behind the scenes. I'm so sorry that it has been a while since our last wedding series video because it has been a very crazy wedding season right now. But I promise you, there will be more wedding series in the future, so remember to subscribe our channel. Anyway, a quick heads up. This video is going to be a full first-person shoot viewing angle, so you can pretty much see what I'm doing and observe on how I get my shots. So let's get started. This was shot a few months ago with the team to give you guys a better idea of what's going to happen. This is a Chinese traditional wedding, so you will expect some traditional ritual, tea ceremony, gate crashing, so on and so forth. So, the first thing I really like to do when I reach the bride's house is to get some wedding detail shots while our bride is still doing her makeups. I always love a nice dirty warm-ups before shooting the brides. It's just feel much more comfortable. Right now, I'm setting a scene for my ring shots because as you can see, there isn't any natural light at the moment. So I'm going to light up scenes with some artificial lights. I'm using one of my favorite LED lights. I call it as lightsaber because it looks like it. It's a Godox LC500 and there's a few reasons I like to use it. Mainly because it's versatile and you can change the light temperature, which is extremely useful for the wedding day. Next, I set up a small LED light as my backup light to create some separations between the subject and the background. In short, it gives some depth to the scene. In the end, I never include this ring shot in my edits, even though it looks pretty good, but surely it's good to have an extra shot for the editors if he or she need it. After all the prep shots and detail shots, we quickly head over to gardens in front of the bride's house to grab some bridesmaid first look. This is an unconventional event for a Chinese traditional weddings, but surely it's fun to include these short sessions with the bridesmaids. In order to tell a better story, we have two camera setups for this scene. Ryan, my assistant, focuses on the bridesmaids' expressions using the A7 III with the 85mm f1.8, and I was filming with the A7S III with a 35mm f1.8 on a gimbal. This allows me to walk around the brides and gives me more flexibility when it compares to static shots on a monopod. Thanks to Ryan, we managed to capture different angles and it eventually helps us to tell a better story in the edit. Besides the first look from the bridesmaids, we have the parents' first look. Personally, I think this is one of the most important moments of the day because our bride, Brenda, is a pretty sentimental bride and we believe there will be some tear-dropping moments later on. So Ryan positioned himself in front of the brides with a 85mm so that he can capture the expressions of the brides and parents at the same time. I really like these angles because it sets the mood nicely where you can see the expressions of the bride who is anticipating the arrivals of her parents from behind. As for me, I took a safer shot by following the parents to the brides using a gimbal. Right now, we have like a 10 to 15 minutes breaks before the groom reaches the bride's house. Without wasting any time, we quickly grab some bridal shots with the beautiful sunset view besides the pool. I really love the warm sunlight hits over the brides and it creates a very warm looking image. I believe most of photographers and videographers will be very excited when you see this type of sunlight. After bridal shots, I quickly grab and establish shots using a 24mm GM before the next event. Now I'm rushing back to the bride's rooms for another Chinese traditional ritual. This is a Chinese traditional ceremony where the daughter bows to their parents to express their gratitude for raising and caring for them. After that, the parents will place the veil on their daughter. We filmed this entire sequence with 3 camera angles because we wouldn't want to miss out any of this important moment. Traditionally, gate crashing serves as a test of the groom's sincerity and love to the bride's family to marry their daughter off. However, today most couples include the gate crashing into their weddings for fun and also some excitements for the day. We are now back to the bride's room and wait for the grooms to meet the brides and, of course, remove the veil. We did a pretty similar setup as we have earlier with some LED lights to fill up the scenes and different focal lengths and angles to capture all the important moments while the bride's chaperone ladies does the magics. As a wedding photographers or filmmakers, we should always respect the vendors and let the chaperone ladies to run the rituals without any interruptions from us. So I always will put the couples at the number 1 spots and respectful with other vendors. Following, we have the tea ceremony. It's a pretty straightforward ceremony where the couple serves teas to their parents. It symbolizes the unions of 2 families. It's a pretty meaningful part of the day, typically taking places inside the couple's respective family homes. We have a tripod setup for a safety angles, and I have my favorite 35mm f1.8 on the gimbals to get some nice movement shots. This ceremony will probably take up around 20 to 40 minutes depending on the relatives, so have to be very patient with this. So right now we have some shots with a bridal party and also couples. Personally, I really like these sessions because we can really interact with the couples, make them laugh, enjoy the moments. The sessions pretty much ends here. We do have another tea ceremony at the groom house, but I guess you guys pretty much get the idea on what's going to happen since it's going to be the same routine we have just now. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being part of this wedding series with us. And if you like this type of POV video, let me know. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave ones below. And as always, create, learn, and have fun. I will see you guys in the next wedding series.